Y'all remember when Corsair came out with the K70 RGB TKL? I absolutely love this keyboard, but there's one thing we all asked for. Corsair, please give us this keyboard with your optical switches. Well, look what Corsair did. They made the Corsair K70 RGB DKL with their optical switches. All right, now taking a look at the K70 with optical switches right out of the box, it looks exactly like the other one. You got your media controls right up here, your profile, your lighting, your lock switch, your volume wheel, your mic mute, PBT keycaps right across the entire board. Very thick, durable PBT keycaps. As far as the build, you got the nice tried and true Corsair build with that aluminum plate up top right there. Coming down to the bottom, it is plastic. You got rubber feet right there, and then on the bottom, and then you have your pop-out feet. Now you do have a detachable USB-C cable over here, and this right back here is a tournament switch. What it does is disables those macros and turns your lighting to a regular solid lighting right there. Just keep it nice and static. But as far as looking at it out of the box, well, it looks pretty much the exact same as the other one. Now one thing that is different out of the box or in your box is you don't get those Corsair. You know how they usually include those silver keys, your WASD and whatnot, the little ones with the ridges on it? They included it in the old K70 as well, but in this one you do not get those keycaps. But honestly, do any of us ever use them? Now what I want to do here real quick is give you a sound test. Over here with the regular keycaps is our optical one. Up here with our red keycaps, this is going to be the one with the cherry speed silvers. So I want to give you a sound difference because they clear as day sound quite different. All right, now let's get over here to our one with cherry speed silvers. I'm not sure if the camera could pick that up or if you guys could hear that right there, but in person, clear as day, the ping on this cherry speed silvers, it just pings and radiates through it right there coming from them switches. I thought it was within the board in my original view, but it's obviously pinged within the switch right here, which to me is slightly annoying, especially when I'm out there just typing comments. Hearing that, it bothers me a little bit. Coming over here to the optical, it's not there at all, and it sounds amazing. Now, there is one thing I would love Corsair to do right here, and I actually mentioned this to my contact, so hopefully he pushes it along right there. I wish they would just put a piece of foam in there, because again, you got your metal plate, and then you got all this plastic, which is pretty much just open space right there, which what that does is create that nice angle right off the gate. But again, I wish there was some dampening foam in there just to give it a little bit more of a solid, full, complete sound, rather than slightly hollow sounding. So you might be asking yourself, why would you opt with the optical version over the regular mechanical version? Well, taking a look at these switches, they are fast. And you combine it with that Axon processor from Corsair with the 8000 polling rate, if you got a beefy system, you are gonna notice a slight improvement. And I know many of us might be thinking, ah man, that 8000 with the speed of the switches might just be hocus pocus. You're not really gonna notice that. And I would disagree with you right there, because I've been using the Razer Huntsman V2 TKL over here, which is quite a fair comparison to this board, which by the way, subscribe, hit the bell, because I'll be doing that video soon. I'm still kind of dabbling with them in the background, but I will be comparing these two keyboards because I think they're quite comparable within the speed and features within them. But talking about, again, the 8000 polling rate with the fast optical switches, I do notice it when I'm playing a competitive game. If I'm dabbling with a lot of Halo, Fortnite, or Call of Duty, anything like that, where my slight movements make a difference, I do notice that. Now again, you need that beefy system. I got an i9, tons of RAM, and a 3080 over there. So again, you got to have a decent system to be able to push that right along with your monitor to be able to notice those differences. But yes, it does make a slight difference. Now taking a look at the RGB right here, as you can see, it is very bright and bold, even with the PBT keycaps right here. And I also have multiple lights on in my room still. Now you do have that floating keycap design, so you can get a little light bleed kind of radiating out through the bottom, but still, it's not like this crazy disco RGB. You know what I mean? We've seen in some other keyboards. I love how you still have the RGB, but it's still kind of subtle, so it feels if we can say, a little more professional looking RGB. Now, if you all stuck through this video, you can catch my vibe right here. I absolutely love this board. It does everything I want. The one thing I would really love Corsair to do, again, is add some of that dampener foam in there, clear in that space, or heck, maybe make this a little more slim, low profile version right there, and I think we get a little more of that solid feel. That's the one thing I would like, but other than that, it does every single thing right here. Now, the question you're gonna ask yourself, is it worth, number one, the MSRP of $150, but more importantly, is it worth the price difference compared to the one with the mechanical switches, which you can find on sale quite a bit right here? Regular MSRP on the mechanical one is $140 if I'm thinking right, but these days you can find it around 110, 120 something bucks like that. Is it worth that price difference? I would say yes, it really is. If you play high end and you want that little bit of competitive push, I would say it is beneficial right here. I really do. I absolutely love this keyboard.